Man.
So.
Now, do you feel like with being a mixtape, you know, being a site and hosting mixtapes and things like that, do you feel like when the game changed, when like DJs stopped really hosting mixtapes and mixtapes stopped being a thing, do you feel like that kind of affected y'all?
Nah, because I've always been into marketing. But yeah, mixtapes. And the site was generally made for mixtapes. Don't get me wrong. I took it though in a marketing sense of I grew up listening to mixtapes. Like I loved going to the store because I used to write for Ozone magazine when Ozone was popping. They had that Rap Quest section. I wrote St. Louis.
Okay.
They would send me like boxes, and I had the one store downtown. I'd swap out magazines with them. He'd let me grab a bunch of mixtapes. So that's how like mixtapes to me have always been that way of popping artists, not popping, but breaking them. I always looked at it as just as a marketing thing. So then when the DJ stopped really doing that stuff, it really didn't affect me because also too, I was already ahead of the time. I was already putting people's Spotify players on there and their YouTube and shit like that. So
you can still listen to it here.
Yeah, so regardless, I did not really feel the effect, to be honest. Because also too, I'm only concentrating on the Midwest.
Right. And what was it like though when you see a lot of the other mixtape platforms, they kind of just stopped? What was it like with seeing them, the people that was around and you seeing them like they stopped?
I broke my heart seeing Spinderella go down. Because I used to use them guys
that Piff.
That Piff. I always tell people, man, you don't know who goes on what sites. So put your shit on everything. I've never been the type of, you gotta just have it on Midwest mixtapes or I'm not, that's childish and small-minded. I'm not that way. So, but nah, watching those sites go down and shit, it sucked just because it was like, maybe either they didn't want to be a part of the music industry no more or they just couldn't figure out how to fit a lane. Because like, you know, right now, like with live mixtapes, you can see they doing distribution deals now. So you gotta either you evolve or you get left. Yeah, rebrand. Yeah, that's no different than also too with I'm having Midwest Mixtapes Radio. I really, you know, boom, I really concentrate on that because Midwest Mixtapes, I'm always gonna get the regular 3,000 to 5,000 hits a month off the stuff. Even though that's not a high number, I have a concentration of loyal fans. Let me understand people, man. Listen to me very good.
Audience.
Listen to the type of audience I have. I have the fans that grew up listening to the psychodramas, the Crucial Conflicts, the Do or Dies, the Grind family, like the Murder Dog days, Murder Dog magazine days. Those artists from those people those days, I have that fan base. But also too, I got those major blown consumer fan base because when Ali from the Lunatics was my business partner, Nelly was just twittering Midwest Mixtape links. So I was getting all his fans. And them are regular fans. When I mean regular fans, these are people who do not want to be rappers. They don't want to be anything in the industry other than enjoy the music. That's the type of fan base I have on the site. So now that I know I got that settled, cool, I get that consistent number of, I get bored. I want to, you know, do something more. And my guy from 103.7, the program director, he lives in St. Louis. And he's out for years. He was trying to get me away from the college. He was like, nah, come over here, bro. Come over here.
The internet radio and make it happen.
Man, my show 3 weeks ago had 44,864 people.
Wow.
I haven't had less than 40,000 listeners in like probably 8 months.
Say it's going.
Yeah, and I'm not even really trying. That's the crazy part. Like, I'm just now starting to try. Like, I'm just, like, this is the first year I put some money in some sponsored ad shit.
Yeah, just to promote it a little more and see, like, if it's this much, then...
Right, like, my goal was, like, by this summer to have 50,000 listeners on the regular. But I think I'm going to blow that out before the summer even gets here, so...
Man.
But yeah.
Well, can we get any showcases from Midwest Mixtapes?
Hey, I'm always down for a showcase. Anytime, you know, I definitely would love to do anything with 4-1 Uncut.
Okay.
You know, it's Nothing more than a conversation. We have the outlets in St. Louis to do that. We have the outlets in Indianapolis to do that. We have the outlets in Chicago to do it. Kansas City. Pick a Midwest city I'm good in.
Man.
Like, I really am. I'm not trying to be cocky or nothing, but
you put your work in.
Yeah, I've really traveled like that. Like, even I was just, like I was telling you, I was just in Indianapolis for the 317 day. And for them to be on stage, you know, saying that they got their 317 day from 314 day in St. Louis, because we started that day shit. For anybody trying to act like you didn't, that started in St. Louis.
I definitely seen it from like the radio stations and everything out there.
Yeah, we started in St. Louis, and just being out there and just seeing like the props they were giving. My man DJ Ready Rock was just showing me all love. It just yeah. I just you really got to be in tune. So that's why I need to get out in Cincinnati more.
Man, you got to, because you're really putting on for the Midwest, man. And it's important because you are a key that can link all the artists together, whether they need features, whether they need, like you said, different outlets to know, hey, I'm going to be in Michigan. What kind of outlets is out there?
Right.
Hey, I'm going to be in, you know what I'm saying, Wisconsin. What kind of outlets is out there? I want to be able to talk with some people. You can help bridge that gap.
I would love, my goal, I would hope in the next 3 to 4 years that I can get some kind of conference type thing going to where you're there. Mixtapes Trappers is there. My guy from Kansas City, I'm KC, is there. You know, Urban Grind out of Chicago. You know, bring like the Detroit cats with all them cats who
have a big Midwest conference.
Yeah,
and show what we doing.
Yeah,
in these states.
Yeah, stop. I don't give a fuck. Stop running down south, man, wasting your money with people who don't give two fucks about you. I'm serious. Like, they should be running the 411 Uncut. They should be running the Mixtape Trappers. You know what I'm saying? You guys have...
They just gotta know. I think sometimes people don't know, so you gotta give them, you know, they don't know.
But they're not looking either, though. I'm gonna be real honest. Like, there's St. Louis people to get to Atlanta. If you drive from St. Louis to Atlanta, you're going through Paducah, Kentucky. You're going through Nashville, Chattanooga. 3 markets. These are 3 markets that easily can be, I wouldn't say taken over, but you can go in there and really create a buzz for yourself. Turn around, next thing you know, having shows, getting a couple grand a show, build up to the point, next thing you know, you're getting 10 grand. It's
the thing of they still need markets like Atlanta, but don't forget to go through these smaller ones.
Yeah, you want to go. Do you want to go to some place like Atlanta with 5 or 6 people behind you cheering you on, or do you want to go to Atlanta having thousands of people already cheering you on? Because I don't know how many times over the years a Midwest artist will hook up with someone down south, and then they're sending their music back this way because they're realizing you really don't have a buzz out here.
Yeah, and you need that fan base at home. You could run it up through the Midwest, getting 6,000 a show. You know, like, it can really get that big to where you get 6,000 a show through the whole Midwest. You know?
Right, because like Lantana. Shout out to my boy Lantana. He a great example. No all hustle, no luck record like that. We should be seeing him doing a show if the Midwest would be on point with themselves. We should be seeing him doing a show at least once a month in a different Midwest city. Because I know that shit pop. That shit pops hella hard. You can't just get a remix with Pusha T and Yo Gotti on it if your shit is not popping.
No, All Hustle No Luck is still one of the biggest, you know, records for Cincinnati to this day.
Yeah.
To this day.
Yeah, it's a hot record. What'd you guys say? Cincinnati since my mama had me?
That part.
Yeah, so, and that's another thing I love about the Midwest, man. Each Midwest city, man, we sold whatever city we're in. Like, y'all, like, just going through, where was I? Just spots at the mall, just seeing all them different Cincinnati shit that we got like that in St. Louis. But it's also the same as Indianapolis or Chicago or Detroit. Like, we really about ourselves and shit real hard, so.
All right, so Midwest Mixtapes, man. What, you know, it's 2024. You've been doing your thing for a minute now.
Yeah.
Moving through the Midwest, connecting artists, promoting artists from all over the Midwest, not just your hometown of St. Louis. You're really putting on for the whole Midwest, and that's a lot of work. That's a lot of work. But what's next?
Man, I just, like I said, I want to keep building up the radio show. I would love by the end of the year if I could get like 100,000 people tuned in, man. That'd be crazy. But really building up the radio show, and then also I really want, like I said, I want to really get us behind the scenes, people working together more.
Yeah.
You know, doing like you were saying, let's do some showcases together. Like really that. And just some people who don't know my face, you know, the other behind the scenes, you're gonna see my face. So that's my goal. That's what I like to do. I have no boss. I run myself. I'm the only person who did, you know, I'm in charge. So
hell yeah.
Yeah, so.
Well, you know what? I like what you're doing, man. Like you said, we met some years ago.
Right.
We met for the first time.
Shout out DJ Will Money.
Yeah, shout out DJ Will Money, man. And we met some years ago, but I'm glad to see you still pushing for the Midwest. You know, you're the only person I know that has like a super Midwest platform that's doing all, you know what I mean? You're the only, it's other ones, but
right.
just being in the game as long as.
Hey, and that also, it goes back to, I spent a lot of time in Chicago. I'm not going to get into any Chicago business because it's nobody's business except Chicago. But I was really trained by some people, like the dude, E.C. Illa, I was talking about earlier. This was someone I saw making 6 figures selling independent music. And at the same time, you know, he was putting money in his pocket, but he was putting money in these artists' pocket. So that's what I like, you know. What's the point of me making money if you artists aren't making money either? That's ass backwards. That don't make sense. It's not balanced.
Facts.
So, nah. I want to see people get money. There's plenty of money for everybody to get, and let's keep it out here in the Midwest as possible.
For sure. Nah, I'm with it. But look, put like your website, Instagram, Facebook, like put it out there so that they can be in tune with Midwest Mixtapes.
www.midwestmixtapes.com. Regular spelling of Midwest, regular spelling of Mixtapes. Tapes, plural. If you don't see it's a pig. It's a piggy bank. That's it. Sorry. If you don't see that piggy bank logo, that's not the real Midwest Mixtapes, man. You know, I don't have my face on a lot of things, so people don't really see my face. But if you see that piggy bank logo, you in the right spot. All social media is Midwest Mixtapes. I own that shit. That's mine.
Okay. Period. Well, look, I'm so glad that you made Cincinnati a stop, and I appreciate all the support that you put in with 401 Uncut, man. Sometimes I get tags from you posting a Freestyle Friday or an interview I done did with somebody or a live from the kitchen. Like, I'll come around and you done already like posted something on your website automatically with 401 Uncut. So I want to let you know that I appreciate the continued work that you're doing. You know what I mean? Even with my platform, that you come around and be like, hey, like, oh, this hot. Like, you know, even the artists that I post, if you feel like that, you're like, oh, this is hot. Like, I'm paying attention to this next artist off her page. So.
I've came across a lot of artists off your page. Like, I want to say it was Roadrunner TV is who I saw on your page the one time. That really caught my ear. Got that Larry Smith. Larry Smith. I want to say it was Skylar. You guys have been talking about Skylar a good 3-4 years now.
The biggest, yes. So Skylar is the biggest, man.
Yeah, I'm giving her fame record with Lola Brooke, giving that a lot of burn. That's getting a lot of burn. That's getting a lot of burn on Midwest Mixtapes Radio.
We gotta keep it going. Yes, we playing it here in the city.
Oh man, you know what? That's what I didn't even say. Midwest Mixtapes Radio, Sunday nights, 8 to 9 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Okay.
So Eastern, that is what, 9 to 10?
Yeah. So we're an hour ahead of y'all. From St. Louis.
So for you guys, for Eastern Standard Time, this 9 to 10. Central Standard Time is 8 to 9 at p.m. on Sundays. The website is www.103.7dabeat.com. They also have an app, so.
All right, cool. Yeah, man. You got to get some guest DJs on there, too. Do some.
Oh, yeah. Hey, DJs, hit me up. Hit my social media, man. I let DJs. You ain't got to be from the Midwest either. So I work with people who do good job, do quality. So I'm into quality. So you don't even have to be the biggest DJ in the world for me to work with you either. So.
Right. So if you're just ready to work.
Yeah, just ready to work.
Man, well, you know what? Thank you, Midwest Mixtapes. We appreciate everything you're doing for the culture, the hip-hop culture here in the Midwest. You really, you pay attention to Ohio for sure. You from St. Louis, but you putting on from St. Louis, Wisconsin, like I said, Kansas City, the rest of Ohio,
Kansas
Indiana.
City to Youngstown.
Okay, like you're going crazy. So make sure y'all tap in with him. Thank you for stopping by 401.
I appreciate you. Appreciate you.
Hey, we out.
Yeah.